I'd rather not make any more statements on Jenkins. The more I think about him, the more I get the ass.
By 1972, the Americans' re-education was considered advanced enough to be granted North Korean citizenship, in return for the state allocating them housing, food rations, and transportation. They would now go into society and work for the revolution. Their biggest contribution came in 1978, with their starring roles in a propaganda film epic set in the Korean War, which would transform their standing in North Korea from hated Americans to national heroes.
I never thought of ever playing in a movie. First of all, I thought I didn't have the talent, though I found out I could meet the demands of the director.
적을 형성하려면 내 자신이 그만큼 우리 인민을 더 열렬히 사랑하고 저 자신이 그 애국심에 불타야 자기 적을 훌륭히 형성할 수 있다. 이건 우리 경례하는 장군님께서 일찍이 우리 영화예술론에서 저희들에게 가르쳐 주신 그런 말씀입니다. 저주가 있으라 아메리카요.
The general was Kim Jong-il, Kim Il-sung's son and future successor, who took a particular interest in movies. According to Kim Jong-il's published guidance, cinematic art could only be created if it developed revolutionary consciousness among the people. Nameless Heroes was a prime example of Kim Jong-il's cinematic art, released over a 3-year period and 20 parts long. This iconic film depicts Americans as evil schemers, South Koreans as their puppets, and the North Korean agents as heroes, battling against them all towards the ultimate victory.
I don't consider it a propaganda movie. Why? It's based on the main facts of a man who carried out his espionage activities in South Korea. So, in order to catch this man, every means possible were used.
The enemy, 적이다.
I took great honor in doing it.
Mr. Yudum, you've got the
4 Americans were each assigned a character. Absher was Carl, a subordinate to 2 evil Americans. Parrish was Lewis, a British officer who detested the imperialist occupation of his native Northern Ireland. Jenkins was Kelton, the evil mastermind, and Dresnok was Arthur Cockstud, the brutal commander of a POW camp.
Arthur Cockstad is one that had to be done, and I was willing to do it.
I'm pleased to meet you all here.
당신들을 여기에서 만나게 된 것을 대단히 기쁘게 생각합니다.
Interrogation, torturing, cross-questioning, and if necessary, to shoot him dead.
Luis.
Parrish and myself were the best 2. Absher, he freezes a little. He's a little stiff in his acting. Jenkins, he did a good job in that last part.
Is that so?
They picked the right man, a cunning son of a bitch. That way he carried out the role perfectly. I don't believe I could do.
Many more acting roles followed for the defectors. Typecast as evil Americans, they became stars of the North Korean silver screen. To this day, Dresnok is known in North Korea as Arthur, his Nameless Heroes character's name. Absher would not share in the success. In 1983, he died of a heart attack. He was just 40 years old. Despite their common backgrounds, the three remaining defectors were growing apart. Dresnok and Parrish could converse in Korean, but Jenkins could rarely make himself understood. Their friendship was fraught, especially because Jenkins, having brought an M14 to North Korea, was entitled to more rations. But the popularity of Nameless Heroes had changed their lives. By playing evil Americans, they had adhered to the cinematic art demanded by Kim Jong-il. They'd established their revolutionary credentials.
The hardest part is so much wonder. Always wondering. Where are you, Joe? I do this rambling to myself a lot when I'm alone. If I cut the grass or something, I get to think about Joe, and I'll ramble just like this to myself. Still wondering why. I cannot know why, but just until he tells me, I'll never know why. But Joe, I miss him. I wish he'd come and talk to me. I really do.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tony.
Happy birthday to you.
Ooh, Tony. 이거 뭐구나?
Happy birthday, Ching Ching. Okay. Good boy you are. Drink up, boys. We like a simple birthday. We don't believe in rushing to restaurants and trying to make something fancy. We're simple people and we like a simple life. The birthday is not the very important thing in life. The most important thing is for people to be satisfied with their life and to lead a happy life. I've taught in a foreign language college in 1986. I poured all my knowledge and effort to help them, to teach them. Some other places in the educational fields, they invite me to give a lecture once in a while. I'm not very educated, so I gave mainly conversation and hearing lectures. 우리의 말은 과학과 기술과 함께 더 많은 원천들을 찾아내야 한다.
We must find out more research with science and technology.
This is Pyongyang University of Foreign Studies. And foreign language, to someone who would like to study foreign countries, is like a weapon to a soldier. 70 or 80% of all the information stored in the electronic media is stored in English. So for scientists and for those people who want to keep up with the latest change, it is essential to have a good command of English language.